What up mga solid subscribers, no? So ito guys, ang papanoorin po natin is another video ulit from I Am Pop Price, guys, no? Okay, so very big shoutout kay I Am Pop Price, no? All credits po sa kanya po itong video na papanoorin natin, no? This titled BGYO versus Haters. Bini addressed issues, disbanded group, SB19 updates, biggest pop events. Okay, ito mga updates to. Ano talaga? Literal talaga guys, sa lahat na P-pop na ng P-pop na ganap po talaga guys, no? Ito yung gusto ko guys, yung talagang yung hindi siya sa isang P-pop group lang, talagang lahat po talaga may balita, no? Very big shoutout po kay I Am Pop Price, no? So ito, bago simulan to, kindly leave a like, subscribe, and kindly ring that notification bell na rin guys, para alam niyo pag release ako ng bagong video, no? So without further ado, let's all watch this.
In the last video, G22's Jazz became a victim of online harassment, primarily driven by fans engaging in shipping culture. This type of behavior has unfortunately resulted in negative consequences for Jazz, as some fans overstep boundaries. More recently, during Beanie's live stream, although it wasn't directly related to what happened to G22's Jazz, the group took the opportunity to remind their fans about the importance of being responsible when participating in shipping. They emphasized the need to respect personal boundaries and encourage their audience to understand the limits of such behavior.
Oh, why? Mga shipping na medyo delulu ha. Know your limits. That's it lang.
Oh guys, huwag masyado.
Ayo, kasi walang magjowa sa Bini. Walang magjowa sa atin. Walang ikakasal sa atin.
Beanie also addressed the issue of giving pets as gifts, and reminded their fans that although Binnie's Aya appreciated the puppy gifted to her by a fan, they insisted that giving pets, or any living creatures, should not be normalized unless it is carefully planned out and agreed upon.
I mean, it's so cute, pero I don't think siya sana nagigig gifts.
It's a serious matter. Don't normalize that.
Yeah.
It seems like Star Magic is
Kasi
not...
guys, ito, just my own opinion. Doon tayo sa sinasabi nila sa yung living creature nga guys, no, yung nagbibigay sila ng nag-notif guys. And kasi mahirap eh. Alam niyo syempre ang Beanie, no. Syempre pag tayo nagbigay sa kanila ng gifts, okay sige, tatanggapin niya na Beanie guys, tatanggapin na. Pero ang mahirap kasi diyan guys is syempre kung living creature yan guys. So, parang ang hirap po, no. Ang hirap lang na paano pag halimbawang 100 puppy ang niregalo sa kanila, no? Ang hirap nun. Syempre, mahirapan silang alagaan yun. Alam niyo naman, napaka-hectic na schedule nila. Ayaw rin naman nila dumating sa point na ipapaalaga nila sa ibang tao yon, like, di ba, para mas maganda na sila mismo mag-aalaga, no? As much as they love to support their fans, no, na tanggapin yung mga regalo nyo, no, rin sila, parang nakikita rin nila yung sarili nila na may hirapan sila pag nagtuloy-tuloy yun, no? Paano nga, sinabi sa inyo, no? Paano pag umabot na po ng 100 aso na po yung alagaan nila, no? Or naregalo sa kanila, no? Diba? Sana maisip din natin yun, no? Walang masama, guys. Walang masama sa ganung gestures. Pero, I think okay din siya na i-carefully plan po talaga, no? Like, sabihan natin yung management or what, no? Wag yung biglaan, no? Although, guys, sobrang solid nung puppy. Sobrang solid po talaga. Ay, mali yung reaction ko. Ito pala, ulit, take 2. Guys, sobrang solid ng puppy. Yan. Nagkamali ako ng pindot. So, sobrang solid ng puppy guys. Sobrang cute. Ang sarap. Kasi ako guys, dog lover po talaga ako. No? As in, nagkaroon na kami ng 3 aso. Pero wala siyang breed guys. Wala po siyang breed. No? Talagang puro mga askal lang sila. No? Mga askal po sila. No? And then, yung girlfriend ko guys, may aso silang pug. Sobrang cute ng pug nila guys. As in, si Bruno yung tawag nila sa pug nila, no? And ayun, kaya dog lover po talaga ako, no? Okay, try na to.
Playing around when they announced that they will file a case against online bullying and spreading false information. Since they made their debut in 2021, the members of BGYO have faced accusations of cheating, bullying, and drug use, with the allegations mostly spreading on social media. These allegations have a significant negative impact on their careers, as they attract more hate toward the group, and because of this, the management and the group decided to step up. So back on June 19th this year, BGYO went to the Quezon City Prosecutor's Office to stand up against cyberbullying and hopefully stop the spread of lies and disinformation. The group filed cyber libel and unjust vexation complaints against individuals who have allegedly been spreading false information against its members. And on September 6th, BGYO members, together with their legal counsel, appeared before the media to address the cases and complaints that they have filed versus online bullies that made malicious content against the members of the boy group. BGYO also faced and met Rachel, one of the respondents of the complaint filed by Star Magic. She read her statement in front of the group and the media and personally apologized for all the slanderous content she uploaded on the video streaming platform.
Bakit nga pala, no? Hindi na pag-usapan dun yung mga issue, cheater, perjury, parang naisin ang name nila.
TikTok last April 23rd, 2024. As per her statement, I am sincerely asking for forgiveness from BGYO, Star Magic, and all BGYO fans who were affected and hurt by my actions. I voluntarily came here today to convey my message to BGYO, which will also bring peace to my thoughts and heart. On April 23rd, 2024, I uploaded a video on my TikTok account containing hate, bashing, and false accusations against BGYO with no evidence, only pure defamation. That same night, I immediately deleted the video due to regret, and I knew that what I said was untrue. On August 1st, 2024, I learned that I was charged with a criminal case because of the video I uploaded, which contained defamation against the BGYO members. I regret what I did, and I want to correct my mistake. Again, to BGYO, Star Magic, and BGYO fans, I am truly sorry for my wrongful actions, and from the bottom of my heart, this will serve as a lesson for me. BGYO accepted Rachel's apology, and the group acknowledged being targeted by malicious accusations and rumors, which led to emotional and mental distress. They initially chose to stay silent, but have since filed cases, including one against Rachel. Although they will withdraw the case against her as a gesture of consideration for her family, they will continue with other legal actions. The group hopes that Rachel and others will learn from this experience and stop spreading false allegations. They also aim to inspire victims of cyberbullying and disinformation to stand up for themselves and seek justice.
Tatanggapin po namin ang kanyang pag-amin ng pagkakamali bilang konsiderasyon na rin para sa kanyang pamilya ay iuurong po namin ang kaso laban sa kanya. Gayunpaman, pagpapatuloy po namin ng iba pang mga kaso na isinampa po namin.
And for some not so good news, this has actually been
Okay, no? Doon tayo, guys, no? Kasi hindi po talaga maganda yun, guys, no? Although I think yung iba akala nila nakakalusot sila sa mga ganito. Pero this is a good, para sa akin, this is a good sign na talagang pwede pala, no? Pwede pala talaga, no? Yung cyberbullying, guys, no? And sana maging lesson po ito sa iba, no? Na wag tayo mag-spread ng false information as long as naman natin, hindi naman po talaga siya totoo, no? And kumbaga ang tawagin natin, wala namang kayong resibo, no? Kung ba't kayo gagawa ng gano'n kung wala kayong resibo, diba? Ayun lang, basta sana itigil na lang natin. Hayaan na lang po natin na umangat sila na kung doon talaga sila kasi gusto, syempre BGYO gusto po talaga nila umangat. Suportahan natin, guys, kasi Pinoy yun eh. Tayo ba naman mga Pinoy, sisiraan pa natin yung kapwa Pinoy po natin. Nakakalungkot lang, no? Kaya ayun lang, sana suportahan na lang natin.
going on for a while. But in case you aren't aware yet, P-pop boy group 6 Sense announced that 7 of its members, namely Pen, Sevi, Asa, Klin, Jai, Lee, and Drew, have officially decided to leave the group, effective immediately, to pursue their individual paths. This was announced on July 28th, and according to their statement, only one member, Ouija, decided to stay with the group. It was also stated that the decisions of the 7 members came after a period of reflection on their personal situations, including studies, family time, and scheduling conflicts, with no mention of plans to join a new group. Now the good news, even though there's only one member left, the management has decided that 6 Sense will still continue its activities in the future, and something new will be announced soon. As of now, there's still no update or any announcement about what's coming for 6 Sense. However, the intriguing part is that just last August, the 7 members officially announced that they are now a new group under the name Sync. According to them, they are now a self-managed and self-produced group. There are no published reports explaining why they left 6 Sense and decided to start a new group. However, according to some rumors, there were instances of mistreatment by the management and conflicts with members, which might be the reason they chose to leave.
Okay.
But take this with a grain of salt, as no official reports have confirmed it. Now let's go over with some
tama lang
positive
naman, no?
news.
Kasi grabe, no? Lahat, halos, isa na lang natira, no? Halos wash out, 90% ng members is talaga na washed out, guys, talaga, as in, no? Sobrang grabe yun, sobrang grabe, no? Kaya I think may mali nga sa management. Kaya ganyan yung decision, no? Kasi pwede yan pa isa-isa or minsan dalawa po guys, no, na maalis. Pero yung halos lahat guys, parang imposible na yun, no? Kaya tingin ko, yun nga, may mali nga sa management.
And P-pop. Starting with Kaya, the girl group recently had a successful collaboration with fashion designer Chinna for the stylish Wear Casa collection.
Wow! Shout out, Kaya.
The girls introduced their limited edition merchandise collection through a fashion show on August 27th. Kaya's collection is now available on their website, though I'm not sure how long it will be available for order, so please go ahead and support them. Another great piece of news for the girls. In case you haven't heard yet, they will be releasing a new song on September 13th, and it sounds like they're going for a bubblegum pop genre this time.
Walang biro, walang biruan.
Guys, kailan to?
Speaking of
9:13,
collaborations,
dami na.
P-pop
Let's
girl
go,
group
Yara.
Yara recently shared a picture on their social media of them
Yes,
with
J.
artist
Roa.
Jay Roa in the studio. Their caption hints at something new, likely a new song, but there's no confirmation yet. Stay tuned for further updates.
Yes.
Alamat Mo also has teamed up with SB19's Josh for a collaboration on the track Lights Out, featured on Josh's new album Lost and Found. Nation's girl group Beanie appears to be
update.
preparing for a new song. This speculation arose after Beanie's Aya shared a photo of her dog on Instagram stories, which seems to have been taken in a recording studio. Additionally, it was mentioned in their previous live stream that Aya would be recording soon, which likely explains the studio backdrop in her IG story. SB19's Pablo has finally revealed the track list for his new album. The first album, which will be released on September 13th, will have 8 tracks, including his first single, La Luna, and just for added trivia, Drowning in the Water was actually written by Pablo 15 years ago, which makes this album super personal. So stay until the end of this
Grabe, no?
video if you
15
want to get
years ago
spoiled
pa,
with this
guys.
track. Now let's review some of the upcoming and past events where P-pop groups have represented. Let's start with upcoming events. Josh Cullen will have his first ever album concert on September 28th at the New Frontier Theater.
Hey, support.
P-pop Kings SB19 will hold a fan meet in partnership with McDonald's Philippines on September 14th. Additionally, Dunkin' Donuts has added a second day for SB19's 6th anniversary celebration concert on October 27th.
Ay, grabe, ang
Cloud
busy
7,
ng mga
Aja,
lima.
and Aster will also have a meet and greet event at the Manila International Book Fair on September 14th and 15th at the SMX Convention Center. BGYO, G22, and Yes My Love will be at the Alante Sports Arena for the Grand Student Orientation Day of Trimex Colleges.
Grabe, no? It's an honor, no? Sana matuwa kayo, no? Kasama nyo si Queen Yasmin lang naman, no? Kasama nyo si Queen Yasmin. Siya lang ang nagdala dyan. Kaya G22, Yes My Love, BGYO, nako, yung Queen Yasmin lang. Hindi, joke lang. Hindi, alam nyo naman na guys, si Queen Yasmin, napakakuwela niya, no? Pero syempre, ang sarap lang makita na BGYO, G22, and Yes My Love, magkakasama sila sa isang concert, sa isang event, no? And syempre, Queen Yasmin, di ba? Solid.
One of the biggest events for P-pop groups this September is the upcoming One Music Revolution concert, where 14 P-pop artists will perform on one stage.
Oh!
The event will take place on September 21st at the New Frontier Theater.
Wow.
On October 15th this year, SB19, Beanie, Alamat, Kaya, Aja, YGIG, G22, and Josh Cullen will come together for the Billboard Mainstage event, celebrating the 1-year anniversary of Billboard PH. And lastly, notable past events that have elevated P-pop include SB19's Ken, also known as Philippe, who held a highly successful solo concert in Japan for his Seven Sins album. This significant event highlighted the growing international appeal of P-pop, as VJ I De La Cruz reported that the audience was predominantly composed of foreign fans and music industry executives, underscoring the genre's expanding global reach and influence. Kaya also raised the flag for P-pop after they ignited UAAP Season 87 with their powerful opening
Oo nga pala,
performance.
no?
On the other hand, G22 and SB19 Justin represented P-pop with their electrifying opening performance for NCAA Season 100.
Panoorin natin
Justin
yan.
performed his
Ito, napanood
solo
ko to eh.
singles and SB19's Moonlight, while G22 performs the official theme song of the event, Own the Future. And on the same day, Josh Cullen and Philip also represented P-pop at another event, where they performed together as solo artists. More P-pop updates are coming up, so please subscribe and help me grow this
Subscribe
community.
tayo dyan.
Thanks for watching.
Ay, pa, Bryce.
Said you love me and that's alright, but you can look in my eyes, and now you're mad. I don't know
Ito yung ano, no, yung sinasabi niyang 15 years ago na kanta niya, no. So, on solid guys, no, kasi may kita mo yung growth, no, may kita mo yung growth nung ano, kung paano yung songwriting ability po talaga ni Pablo, no. Doon mapapansin mo guys na medyo hindi pa siya ganun kaano, no. Nasanay lang talaga kung paano gumawa talaga si Pablo ngayon. Napaka-solid na po talaga. As in, basta solid na. Doon medyo ano pa, parang medyo fresh pa siya doon, no? Hindi pa ganun kaano. Pero promise, ang solid ni Pablo pag gumawa ng kanta, no. Talagang isa siya sa mga composer na sobrang galing po talaga, no. And ayun, ang daming update sa P-pop community, no. Shoutout ulit kay I'm Pop Price, no. Shoutout sa iyo I'm Pop Price, no. Yun. Ay, mali yung episode na ko. Shoutout sa'yo, I'm Pop Price, no? Yan, DJ Airman dapat. Nagkamali ako ng pindot, I'm so sorry. And, ayan, maraming salamat sa panood sa aking video, no? And I hope, guys, supportahan natin yung ating mga kababayan, no? Yan, mga dugong Pinoy, no? Siyempre, no? Mga P-pop groups na talagang tinataguyod po talaga ang ating bansa, no? Supportahan po natin, no? Huwag na sanang palaganapin yung negative vibes, yung mga hate na ganyan, no? Kasi, uulit-ulitin ko sa inyo, Pinoy po sila, no? And at the end of the day, guys, tayo rin mag-benefit pag umangat po yung mga P-pop groups natin, no? Mas tataas yung natin, yung mga opportunities natin na mas makilala po ang ating bansa natin. And syempre, pag mas nakilala ang ating bansa, mas marami pong opportunity sa ating bansa na hindi na po natin kailangan mag-ibang bansa para lang makipagsapalaran. And alam niyo na, kumita po ng pera or magkaroon ng income na mas mataas pa po, no, kesa din sa ating bansa, no. Maniwala kayo sa akin, guys, darating yung panahon na yun, kaya dapat please ngayon pa lang sumuportahan tayo, no. Hindi ko kayo pinipilit, pero ayun lang yung aking sariling saloobin regarding po dyan, no. Ayun, salamat. So bago tapusin itong video to, kindly leave a like, subscribe, and kindly ring that notification bell na rin, guys, para alam nyo pag nag-release ako ng bagong video. So yun lang, maraming salamat. So DC Point, signing out. Peace. Let's cheer.